A tall and narrow stripe of a city more than 105 miles long, teeming with 9 million residents and running entirely on renewable energy. That's the vision Saudi Arabia's leaders have for the line, part of a giga-project that will reshape the kingdom's northwest. From a mere mirage to a towering skyline, discovering the incredible story of how this mega-city rises in the middle of the desert is sure to leave you speechless. As climate change rapidly advances, many Middle Eastern states are aiming to make the transition from carbon-based economies to alternatives that attract people from around the world for tourism, business, and work, or to live. One such example is the development known as NEOM, to be built in Saudi Arabia. From the scorching heat of the desert to the cool shade of towering skyscrapers, this is the story of how a megacity came to life in the most unexpected of places. A key part of the plan is the Line, a $725 billion futuristic city designed to house 9 million residents. It comprises a mirrored, wall-like structure 200 meters wide and 500 meters tall, to be built in Saudi Arabia's northwestern Tabuk province. The project will extend 170 kilometers inland from the Red Sea across coastal desert, mountain, and upper valley landscapes. The line claims to set a new benchmark for sustainable development. Its footprint is just 34 square kilometers, less than 4 square meters per person, occupying a fraction of NEOM's 26,500 square kilometer site. This allows for a lighter touch on a landscape that would normally be expected for a megacity. In addition, the NEOM project includes an airport and shipping port, industrial areas, research centers, sports and entertainment venues, and tourism destinations. The line is touted as a post-carbon eco-city, but the scale of its ambitions raises serious questions about whether the project can deliver on its environmental, economic, and social goals within just a few years. The barren sands of the desert have been transformed into a bustling metropolis, the incredible feat of engineering that made it possible. Saudi Arabia doesn't exactly have a great track record of building out large transit-centric projects on time. It is worth noting that it only has two. The first was built to service Mecca in 2010, and the second in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's capital and home to 7.6 million people, which construction started in 2014 but has faced significant delays. The first in 2019, then 2021, and now 2023. That massive public transit project may have cost $27 billion, but that's pennies compared to the $500 billion that Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman hopes to spend not just on the line, but NEOM, an overarching umbrella of futuristic megacity projects. After all, it won't be cheap building a city full of robot dinosaurs, an artificial moon, and generic mutations to increase your strength and IQ, or paying consultants to spin these pipe dreams as realistic. If the project sounds silly, that's because it is. Linear cities are a long discredited idea, with most fading into obscurity or merely becoming suburbs in some sprawling metropolis. The line may be different in how much more spectacularly bigger and dumber it promises it will be. 105 miles long, 100% run on renewable energy, with all sorts of goods and services amended by the terms AI and AI-powered. There will be giant mirrored walls that run in parallel along the entire length, and it'll be 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, and full of lush vegetation. What do you get when you combine innovative technology, architectural brilliance, and a whole lot of sand? This all sounds nice, but even in the pages of Dezeen, one of the few places to get an exclusive interview with NEOM executives, experts have dismissed the project's goals as unrealistic and the proposed city as unlivable. The line promises to have human experience at its heart, that there will be progressive laws and healthcare will facilitate individual empowerment. But maintaining this vision may be difficult as new migrants bring their own values. The line appears to be a massive exercise in nation building. Its planned 9 million population represents a 25% increase on Saudi Arabia's current population of 35 million people. The marketing focus of the line is on environmental sustainability, technology, luxury and professional lifestyles, innovation, and a strategic location. This suggests its planners and designers intended to produce a novel and exemplary urban development that will rapidly transition Saudi Arabia to a post-carbon future. All the elements are there to do that. But from a planning and construction perspective, it will require enormous strength of will, financial heft, and capability. And it remains to be seen how successfully the line will attract the residents it needs to succeed.